Episode September part 2. We are back. I've had my dinner, I've got my cup of coffee, and I'm ready to do some broadcasts. Everything is set for my work tomorrow, so you guys do not need to panic. I am here till 12 o'clock. I repeat, I am here till 12 o'clock. In the previous episode, we did receive an email from Philip Coutinho. He did not want to accept the contract of a sporadic first-team player. And unfortunately, guys, we've got some horrible news. He does not want to accept the contract of squad rotation player. So what we're going to do is going to do a third offer, not final, a third offer to Coutinho, as he is a quality world-class player. And somebody who I don't want to let go lightly. So maybe we can do, for 1 year, and 400,000, convince him to be a squad rotation player. Now that is a huge jump. I figured the more money to offer him, the better. And yeah, we're just going to have to see what he says. We don't want him to be an important first team player or a crucial first team player, because that means he will want to have more game time. And based on the lack of spacing we have in the squad, it's just not going to happen. And unfortunately, Neymar did not accept my new contract either, and he needed a little bit of time to rethink his options. Could be quite possibly we're going to be losing out on a couple of players come January, guys, and I do apologise about that. But we are at third place in the table, though. We've got SM Keim just around the corner. Now, I do have 3 emails, and it is a final scout report on Martin Montoya. Reason why I did a scout in Martin Montoya is because he is in my shortlist. And unfortunately, I did not know his overall rating and value. Now, he is an expiring player, a contract expiring player, who I could snatch in January from Barcelona. And yeah, 28 years old, 82 overall. He's a right back, so he may not fill the bill, but you never know. I'm just weighing my options at the moment. So I was just curious. So at least I got to find out. And we also got a final scout report from Mikel San Jose. So let's have a look. Have a look. 30-year-old centre back, 81 overall, $15.5 million in value. Also with a contract expiring of 10 months. I'm only scouting players with contract expiring because you never know. Maybe a player like Goetze might just come around the corner with an expiring contract who I could just snatch in a January transfer window. But you know what? Worst case scenario, with my shit ton of money, I can just grab whoever I want. No price intimidates me. No price at all. Even if it means dropping the bucks down to that 100 grand, guys. Like, it wouldn't bother me because I really don't mind that. It's getting to the point now where I'm willing to take chances, and I don't mind losing a few players here and there because I'm well into this career mode, and I'm not bored just yet. But I am really urging to start a new career mode, either simulating with Manchester United or simulating with Barcelona. Maybe simulating with Manchester United in the Premier League and then playing a career mode with Barcelona. I think that would be great. So we might need to hold back on the whole Messi and transferring him to Manchester United. Because let's face it, lads, Messi belongs in Barcelona. He doesn't belong anywhere else, and I don't think he ever will belong anywhere else. I mean, who would want to leave Barcelona? Come on. I mean, I know, what's his name? Alexis Sanchez would, but maybe that wasn't his choice. Maybe he got forced into leaving. Who knows? But nonetheless, guys, we are going to delete that email and then have a look at player conversations, because Diego Alves says for the upcoming match, I've seen a provisional team for the next game and I'm amongst the subs. I've been playing well, so I really want to keep that momentum going, boss. We might consider putting him in the first 11. He is a very good goalkeeper of mine, someone who I do still want to give game time. I'll definitely consider Diego. Definitely consider that. Ain't got no spectators at the moment. Hopefully some people will join me soon, but if they don't, it's no worries. I'm enjoying myself. So let me take a nice good sip of my cup of coffee. Oh yeah, that's some good stuff. We have got a home game, and I am sorry for leaving you guys in the previous episode. I did have to eat my dinner. I am living my average life, just you know, doing this for fun. I'm not a full-time YouTuber. So yeah, I don't have edited videos. I only do broadcasts only. And I'm not going to play my first squad against SM Kine because we do have a Champions League game just around the corner, and I want my best players to be in top form. So we are going to give my second squad a chance. Now, I understand one of my subscribers was wondering about Ryan Gould in that cam position recently. So I guess he's going to have his amazing debut. And I am going to go through the squad with you guys right now. Up front, we've got none other pairing up in the same formation as the Crucial team. Bayabek and Ben Yedder for my striking pair. How they're gonna? They have been together before, but let's see how they do this season with a different formation. Now, behind them, supporting in the attack, is the debut in Ryan Gould. Someone did recommend this player to me, and I allowed them the opportunity. Well, I didn't allow him anything, this wasn't an opportunity. I just thought, right, you know what, I'm going to consider him because he was 79 overall, but then come September, he grew like straight away to 80, which is not a problem because my policy strictly says that to enter the second team, you must be 70 and above. Now, that doesn't mean you can't be in the team if you're 80 and above. It just means that you would have to have a contract as a first team player, a first team future player, sporadic first team player, or squad rotation. Joining my second squad, I don't necessarily play players who have a contract of important first team player or crucial first team player because they get enough game time in the crucial team and they should be a part of my crucial team. Some players I do make an exception over, or some players could be injured, some players could be on loan, so I'm going to need to fill the spots, right? So I'm just going to shut up now and just move on. In the middle, we've got Rabiot and Bazoa. Now, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two pair off. Why? I don't know, but Bazoa was another player I bought in the summer transfer window, along with Gould. So I'm hoping Bazoa does really well with a very decent potential. On the left, we have got Ongenda. And on the right, we've got Habran. But guys, I'm so pleased and thrilled and excited that one of my #1 subscribers has come to join us today. The Car Chuckle Xbox. He says, hey, and I'm going to say, hey, how are you, my friend? What is going on? How is your life treating you? Let me know in that comment section. My back three is going to be debuting Gaia. I don't necessarily know these three players are debuting, guys. I'm just kind of like, where I hadn't been broadcasting for a while. Kind of forgotten whether or not these guys are debuting, but hey, let's just say they are for now. Gaia is going to be 1 of 3 on the back. Laporte is going to be in the middle, and Zuma debuting is going to be on the right. And then Diego Alves will be my goalkeeper and captain today. Carchuckle Xbox says, who won the Copa America, the South American Cup? Carchuckle, I regret to inform you that my subscriber, Jesper, won the South American Cup. He was Brazil. So he is going to be my interim general manager come December and January. So he will have full control of Paris Saint-Germain. So I do apologise, man. And then we've got DJ Swag Joe Gaming, also known as Joe Smith. How are you doing, mate? Thank you for joining me. On the bench, we have got, supporting in striking, is none other than Luis Suarez, one of the greatest strikers in the world in real life. And Karim Benzema. Robin, once again, is going to be on that bench supporting the left and the right. Rodriguez will be supporting the cam and centre midfield. I think he can play there. Yes, he can. PK and Hummel is going to be supporting defence. And Coutinho is going to be supporting the centre midfield as well. Carchuckle says, today I learned why a leaf is green. Wow. Okay. Wow, totally gonna useful in life. That's interesting. Carchuckle learnt why a leaf is green. Moving on. We're not going to change anything with the roles, instructions, or the tactics, guys. We're leaving everything to default. So without further ado, let's get crack-a-lacking. We have got home advantage, so hopefully we can come home with a 3 points. I am sipping my coffee at the moment, so if I do go quiet, I do apologise. But we do come up with a victory with 3 points, and it was a 2-0 win. Goal scorer today was none other than Karim Benzema himself, my best goal scorer at PSG, and Bazoa So 1 yellow card, Bizarro on his debut. 3 substitutions made. Let me see if they're accurate. So Benzema came on for Ben Yedder, very accurate. Suarez came on for Berbek, very accurate. And Rodriguez came on for Gord, so that is once again very accurate. So Joe Smith asked me, who do I have in attack? I have got in my second team, Berbek, Ben Yedder and Gould on the cam. In my first team, it's Suarez, Benzema and Rodriguez in the cam. So moving on, guys. And we got Thomas Pratt joining us today saying hi. How's it going, dude? I'm so glad you joined me today. I hope you're doing very well. But guys, without further ado, we get to kick it off in the Champions League. Our first game being against Bayer Leverkusen 04. But we do have 3 emails to read first. It's a press conference, so we're going to do what we always do and motivate the squad. Kirk Zuma says, it's good to get some decent playing time, boss. Thanks. You are welcome. Diego Alves says, the last match. Hey, boss, thanks for playing me in that match. I feel I did well. You did. You did a clean sheet. Well done. So, definitely, guys, going to play my first squad. I always play my first squad for the Champions League without hesitation. But unfortunately, I've just noticed a red card of Gareth Bale there, so I'm going to have to sort out who's going to be on the right midfield. So, I'm advancing forward. And, yeah, let's have a look at this new email about Coutinho. Coutinho has said, boss, I need to tell you something important. Thanks for the offer of the contract extension, but at this time, it's not something I want to commit myself to. I'm going to decide where I want to play my football in the near future, and I'll get back to you. Oh, that is so interesting. That is interesting indeed. Does this mean, guys, I should wait? Or does this mean I should give him one final offer, maybe 450,000? Maybe that's a bit too steep for Coutinho. Probably 425,000 for a squad rotation role. Let me know, guys. Please let me know in the comments section. What should I do? Shall I offer Coutinho a new contract of $425,000 a week to be a squad rotation player, or should I just wait it out, see what happens? Let me know. Carl Chuckle said school sucked. Thank God this stream came up. Oh, Carl Chuckle, that means a lot to me, dude. I'm glad I can brighten up your day. Alright, Carl Chuckle recommends that I let him go. So we're just going to wait it out then, guys. Joe Gaming says 400,000. I already offered him 400,000, but then he gave me this email. So, Joe, do you recommend 425? I'm going to do it through a vote, guys. So, Thomas Pratt said I'm. He just said I'm. Thomas, that doesn't help me, fella. Oh, Thomas said let him go. So that's 2 votes to let him go. And that's Joe saying quite possibly 425. So, guys, I think the vote is settled. We are going to let Coutinho go. We're going to wait out, see what he says, guys. I'm not going to put him on the transfer list. I'm just going to see what he says in the near future. As a matter of fact, yeah, I'm going to wait till December, see what he says. Joe reckons 600. No way, mate. That's a bit too steep. I'm not going to spend... I mean, I can afford it, don't get me wrong, but that's unfair. Not even Ronaldo gets that much money. So here we go, guys. We have got the Champions Cup right here. Now, let's have a look. So, very strong team, but unfortunately, Bale is not going to be able to play in the first game of the Champions Cup. It's no worries. No worries at all. Thomas said, I didn't mean it was spell check on my iPad. I mend. Okay. Guys, please, make sure that you do the correct spelling. I know you do have your spell checks and stuff like that, and I don't mean to be a nag, but sometimes I can't understand your comments, like Thomas Pratt. He said, I didn't mean it was spell check on my iPad. I mended. Is that mended? Mended it? Mended it. I mend it. I mend it. Okay, that's what he meant. I mend it. So we need to decide who's going to be taking over Bale's position for this game. Now, it could be Robben. I highly recommend it being Robben, and it should be Robben. But that means a spot on the bench is not going to be available. And I'm going to need someone who can play that left and right position, which will be fine, because I know what to do, guys. Robben can go on the right, and Koke can support on the left and the right. So he can be my supporting midfielder, not only in the midfield, not only it can, but not only on the left and right. You know, he can support in all those positions, which means someone's going to have another opportunity to come on the bench. And it pretty much could be... I'm thinking David Silva or Isco, because they got the highest overall. Interesting. Guys, going to leave it up to you. Who shall I have on my bench? Shall I have David Silva or Isco? David Silva or Isco? Let me know. Your vote starts now. Who should I have on my bench? David Silva or Isco? Let me know. I'll give you 45 seconds. Card Chuckle just said, school equals the place where you learn useless shit. I still don't know how to pay my taxes. Thomas says, yeah, I hate it. Get your maths done. Have you done your homework? Silver. Thomas reckons Silver. Card Chuckle says Isco. That means Joe, it is down to you. Your vote counts. Unless there's only 2 spectators, then it will have to be perhaps a coin toss. Unfortunately, I can't show you guys. I mean, I could show you guys on my camera, but I'm not going to record myself tonight, guys. I do not look good. Even though I've been doing a little bit of workout tonight, you know. Oh, yeah, feeling it in my muscles, but we don't need to talk about that. So is it going to be David Silva or Isco? So if I can't get a third vote, then maybe I just need to look or compare stats. So... Alright, 3327, blah, 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 blah. Let me have a look. I'm going to say Isco because he has a medium defensive work rate and a high attacking work rate. So, Isco, you are going on the bench, my man. So that means my Champions League team are ready. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get crack-a-lacking. We are home against Biro 4. Will we come out with a win? Will we come out with a draw? Or will we come out with a loss? Stay tuned. Boom! We win 3-0. Give me 2 secs, guys. Give me 2 secs. So sorry about that, guys. My missus wanted me to shut the bedroom door because my voice is extremely annoying. So, let me have a look. Card Chucker said one time, right, I need a wee. I needed a wee. Then the teacher said you should have gone at break. Then I was like, I didn't need a wee. Then if did, I would. Yeah, I never understood that in school. Never understood, you know, like, miss, I need to go to the toilet, and they say, no, you should have gone at break. And you're right, Card Chuckle, you're absolutely right. You don't need to go at that time, but then all of a sudden you get into the class and you're like, oh, Christ, I should really go to the toilet. Card Chuckle said it would be chaos. Then my Spanish teacher said, shut up, you should have gone at break. Yeah, school times talk. School times talk. All right, guys, let's get back onto the FIFA. PSG versus Biro 4-3-0. What a fantastic win from my team. Ronaldo scores 2 goals. What a boss man. And Karim Benzema fits in 1 himself. Alaba gets a yellow. That dude really needs to stop getting some cards. And we had a couple of substitutions. Coutinho came on for Alaba. Very good call. And Ben Yedder came off for Suarez. Card Chuckle actually pissed himself. LOL! I'm sorry that happened, dude. I'm really sorry that happened. Maybe your teacher should make you go to the toilet next time. Bet they regret not letting you go. Alright, so we have come out with the 3 points in the Champions Cup. And we do have an email, so let's have a look. Gareth Bale has completed his suspension and is eligible for selection again at your discretion. That's very nice to know. So we've got another game coming up in the Liga against Troyes. Hopefully we'll come out on top. But we have 5 emails to look at. 6, so to speak. And most of them are actually all of them are final scout reports. So let's have a look very quickly. We've got Morale Icardi, whose contract expires in 10 months. 82 overall, 27 million in value. That's very nice. Christian Tello, 28 years old, right winger, 81 overall, 21 million in value. Whoops, I deleted him. Shouldn't have done that. Very silly move of mine. Whatever. Max Cruz. 82 overall, $20.5 million in value, 31 years old for centre forward. I was actually supposed to be pressing square to delete the email, not so much scout report, but I'm going to delete all these guys in a minute. Carchocker said Julian Bagu is so OP and is so good. He was beast for me in my Rotherham save. Really pleased to hear that car chuckle for you, man. Really pleased to hear that. Wilfred Boney, 30-year-old striker, 82 overall, 23.5 in value. And we can delete that. And then there's George Starkle, who got a final scout report for Divock Origi, striker from Liverpool, 81 overall, $25 million. So all very average players. And I am a little bit OCD, guys. I like to be very organised and neat, so I'm going to go ahead to those reports and delete all those players off of their reports, so I don't have to constantly see their faces every time I look on their scout reports. It sounds kind of harsh, but it's not as harsh as you might make it out to be. So let's delete that and have a look at the player conversations. Says Gaia, hey boss, I was hoping you might be experimenting with the squad and would give me a chance to play. Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to have a see. Have a look. But first, before I go ahead and do that, let's just have a look at the squad reports. Right, so remove from report, remove from report, remove from reports. Cool. Okay, nice. Scout reports. 46. There are 46 players in the squad report. I wish there was a button where I could press it and it just deletes all of the players in this squad report. But it'll be over before you know it. Like so. Nice. You will delete for me! Thomas Pratt says in school he gets in trouble for yawning. How ridiculous is that? I feel sorry for you guys, honestly. Getting in trouble for wanting to go to the toilet, getting in trouble for yawning. Alright, be honest with me though, guys. Be honest with me. In school, are you naughty? Let me know. In school, are you a naughty kid? Or when you were in school, were you a naughty kid? Thomas says, yep, he is or was a naughty kid. Okay, with all the squad reports done, guys, we're going to move on forward. So we're going away game against Troyes. Troyes not a very strong group in the Liga. So I might, depending on when the next game is, play the second team or not. Now, Gaia wants to play. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Where do Troyes stand in the Liga? Troyes are 18th, so I really don't need my first team to destroy these guys. Hopefully they'll destroy them. We could put Bale back on right midfield. Take Isco back off the bench, put Robin back on. But of course, we could always have Gaia in Godin's place for this game because he wants to play. And Godin would just have to sit out this one. Right, now we are ready with this away game against Troyes. We're going to simulate the game. And here we go. And what I wouldn't say it's a decent win. I wouldn't say it's an awesome win. I wouldn't say we struggled. It's an okay win. 1-0, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Rodriguez was my goal scorer today. Alaba gets himself a yellow card. If he carries on like that, he's going to be suspended for a game. Keeps accumulating those yellow cards. Right, let's advance. Bolivia want me to manage their national squad, but in FIFA, guys, I do not manage international teams. I have no interest in. So thanks, boss. It was really great to be given the opportunity to play. Jose Gaia says. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Keep that. Right, moving on. Coming up to our next game against FC Metz, I think. Home game against FC Metz. We could be playing the second squad, guys, so we can play the first squad against AS Monaco. I don't mind playing my second squad twice a month. Bearing in mind the first squad gets more games, tons more games. FC Metz are 16th, so I'm definitely going to play the second squad. And that looks pretty good. Just going to have a quick look about who's in the team. It all looks very good. Right. Home game against FC Metz, guys. Fingers crossed. Comments filling up about school life. And we've got another win, guys. Another comfortable win of 3-1. Goal scorers today were Ben Yedder and Bayerbeck. Ben Yedder with 2 in his pocket. 3 substitutions made. Hummels came off for Gaia. Robin came off for Hebran. And Rodriguez came off for Bazoa. So very accurate substitutions. We are literally racking up the victories, guys. It's very, very nice. But we do have our arch nemesis coming up next in AS Monaco, so hopefully we will come out with the victory. It is an away game, so they definitely have the advantage. But guys, I am pleased to say, in the Liga, we are first. Place your bets, guys. Do you think we are going to be the winners of the Liga this season? Let me know in the comments section. Now, looking at the first team, we look pretty good, but we need to take Gaia back out for Godin, as Godin is my first team defender. So, with all that set in stone, I think it's time to get crack-a-lacking. What do you guys say? Just having a quick look at my phone. Now, are we going to get the win against AS Monaco? Are we going to get the win? Carchaco reckons the PSG will win the Liga 1. Thomas thinks yes as well. And Luco HD, my first subscriber, has joined us today, guys. Neil before him, my first subscriber. How's it going, Lucas Aid? How's it going, Lucas Aid? Please let me know how you are doing. Now, AS Monaco, Lucas Aid. This is in the Liga. First game of the season against Monaco. Let's see if we come out on top. Come join in the conversation, Lucas Aid. We are talking about things in school. Not so much as me, I'm just playing, but these guys, they're all talking about things that suck in school. We got weird hair, yawning and getting told off, not needing to go to the toilet during break, but then going into class and then having to go to the toilet and getting in trouble for that. Was you a naughty kid? Give us some deets. It was a 1-1 draw against Monaco. Unfortunately, we didn't come out with a win, but we did secure a point. Ronaldo was our goal scorer today. PK gets a yellow card with 3 substitutions. Ben Yedder for Suarez, Silva for Hummels, and Bayerbeck for Benzema. Lucas says, everything is unfair in school. At least education is free. in England. So guys, unfortunately, we're going to come up to the end of the episode. So we're going to be hitting up October. So I'm just going to simulate to the 1st of October. But before I go ahead and do that, I'm going to check my emails. 2-player conversations. Eco said, I've got to get more playing time, boss. I'm frustrated when I'm not picked. Calatina says, about leaving the club. Boss, don't feel you can't select me for the team. I'll be giving everything for the team when selected, and I might end up staying. I'm really not sure yet. So, guys, we do not know the fate of Calatino. And Isco is starting to get a little bit frustrated, guys. Let me know your thoughts. What would you do as a manager for a man like Isco in FIFA 16? Bearing in mind my squad and how strong they are and who I have, what would you do in a situation about Isco if he's getting frustrated or not getting picked? Now, we are going to do the old-fashioned simulation process of entering the calendar and going on to the 1st of October. Once I reach that, I am going to end the episode right there, guys. But thank you so much to all of those who've been watching my video. Thank you so much for my subscribers joining me today. And thank you so much for my new subscribers. And thank you so much for making this video awesome, as usual. Thank you so much all around, guys. I've been your boy, MillzySawUs. This is my FIFA 16 PSG Career Mode. Season 5, Episode September Part 2. I will see you guys in 2 seconds for Episode October. Take care, guys, and goodbye.